Hello everyone, it's Wednesday the 2nd of February and this week we have the whole 9 yards as our challenge. I believe we've only had this once before and it was quite a while ago, so I'm a little rusty on what is actually needs to be done on these maps, but I'll try and remember as we go through. We've got a star hero of Sniper Morgan this week, which in my opinion is the worst hero in No Man's Land. Maybe joint worst with Jerry at the moment. But at least Jerry can have a morning star. I just not going to use him very much at all this week because I haven't really got him badged or trained up or anything. So if you are going to be using him, then you're going to want him with a fire weapon, Princess and Yumiko, and just need to get the stuff on fire and Princess charged for most of them, and you should be okay if you want to play that way. I'll do a couple like that just to give you an idea. Last time we had charged warriors, which was really good fun, but not looking forward to it this week. Because Sniper Hero is the star hero, we've got charged hunters. The first map is called Dodging the Dead. Get to the exit, which is on the far right hand side. You've got auto spawns, but they don't start spawning until the third turn, and you can usually get out by that time. Using beta last time to herd and run. Morning stars to stun if you had to, but basically run as far as right as you can each time. Not much more to it on this one, really, just get to the right hand side. Next one is Slam Dunk. Kill 3 tough walkers. The tough walkers are 2 fast walkers, hooray, they're back, and a metal head. So stunning is going to be a good idea for this. So taking a princess to get charged up is going to make it easier. It's going to be the easiest way of doing it. Fire to kill them quicker. Just be careful of the metal head that he doesn't block your shots. Melee is quite fun. You can keep the threat down and just pick them off one at a time as well, if you want to do that. But yeah, it pretty much turns into a kill all walkers at a higher level. But if you can focus on the tough walkers, and it speeds up a bit. Next one is Truck Stop, not Truck Shop. This is probably the hardest of the maps. Blind corners, and there's 3 tanks on here hiding around, and not much space to maneuver to get away from them. I was using the bulldozer last time to hopefully push them back and keep their distance away. What might be quite a good team, possibly, thinking back to when Alpha was a star hero, that did actually mean that the bulldozer pushed quite often, so it might actually not be a bad shout. It's kill all walkers, so some fire and some to kill the tanks, but yeah, and just be careful when you're going around those corners that there's nothing around there waiting for you. Next map is Restroom. I want to say Restroom, something like that. Open the door for 3 turns and then get to the exit. 2 tanks on here, which start wandering normal levels. The way I did it at this level last time was to keep the threat down and just kill everything before working on the door. You can't reach the line from the door with a scout, so just bear that in mind when you're working on it, but it's going to take you an extra turn to get to the exit. Fills up pretty quick using a loud range team, as you can imagine, and then you've only got 2 people to control the crowd. Probably actually this might be harder, particularly at high levels. But Mercer and Daryl, with Daryl, Mercer leading Daryl, and maybe another scout or a bruiser, just to keep the threat down. Daryl with Mercer with a Daryl's assault rifle, you might do all right then for quite a while. Or this team worked quite well for me. I'm not really sure what it's like with a loud team. Just know that it'll fill up quick, and getting to the exit's going to be pretty difficult. I think they come in on the line, but I'm not 100% sure. Next map is Surrounded. You got to survive 5 turns, and they spawn in waves each time, with some starting on the line to begin with usually, or just off the line to the right. There is also an exit on the top left you can use as well. As you can see from here, I was using right gig Glenn lead back then, just to start charged and control the starting walkers. Something to bear in mind is after the second turn, the auto spawn wave comes in on that bottom right hand line. So if you are wanting to use melee, or any team really, it's a good idea to try and spawn block that line on at the end of the second turn if you can, because otherwise you're going to be there for a little bit longer killing the stuff on the line. After that, stuff on auto spawns from the top right, next to the pillar in the middle, and next to the pillar at the bottom on the left hand side. So you do get surrounded quite quickly, but if you can keep that line clear and get out on the 5th turn, it's not too bad. Not a nice map though. And the last map is boxed in. Blind corners around the end of that box. Get on the gate for 3 turns, I believe. When you get on the gate, you do get a trigger spawn, but that comes in from where you start, and it can't actually reach you in the 3 turns. So, not really sure of the point in it. What you do need to watch out for is an incoming, because that comes in halfway along, one at the top and bottom of the box, and that can get to you pretty easily. Not a nice map, but if you can get your assault charged, you'll probably be all right. And if you can keep the threat down, you should be okay. It's not easy to prowl on though. There's not much space to prowl, and a couple of riots. I think there's at least one more riot around the corner there that you can't see. Looks like I was using Glenn to start charged. Get over to the right, stun everything, and get on the gate and keep everything stunned. Yeah, I'm not really looking forward to this challenge that much, I've got to admit. So sorry if I don't finish the challenge, but I'm starting to take it a little bit easy on it at the moment, but hopefully you still enjoy the videos I do put up, and I'll try to do a few different teams, and as I say, I won't be using Star Hero very long at all this week. Anyway, I hope you found this useful, and I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.